Welcome to the English Conversation Podcast.
Before you say one more word in English, stop. Because in the next 20 minutes, we are going to explain why your brain freezes, why your hands shake a little, and why one small change in the way you speak may help more than another year of only studying grammar.
That is a bold opening, Wendy.
But it's true, Jim. This is not just believe in yourself talk. Today, there are real reasons your brain and body react this way. And once you understand them, you may never look at your own fear the same way again.
Okay, now I am curious. Hey, English learners, welcome back to the English Conversation Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real everyday conversations. I am Jim.
And I am Wendy. Today, we are not just talking about fear. We are taking it apart piece by piece, like a machine, so you can see exactly why it happens.
And once you see how the machine works, it stops controlling you. That is the whole episode in one sentence. Then later in Word Tour, we will slow down today's strongest words, like the words we use when fear takes over.
And in Say It Better, we will take those heavy thoughts learners say to themselves, like everyone is judging my English, and turn them into kinder, stronger sentences you can actually use.
And if you want to practice after the episode, English Conversation Club is there with the transcript, vocabulary review, quizzes, games, and shadowing practice. That way, you don't just understand the episode, you actually practice what you learned.
So if speaking English feels scary, stay with us. Because the first thing we need to understand is the freeze. That moment when your mind goes blank and your mouth just will not move.
Most people think I froze because my English is not good enough, but that is not really what is happening.
Your brain is running a background check on you. In half a second, it is asking, is this safe? Will I be laughed at? Do I look foolish right now? And while it is asking all that, it may also be trying to translate, build a sentence, and check grammar.
That is a lot of jobs for one small moment.
Way too many. And this happens faster than you can even notice it. Your body reacts before your brain finishes the thought, which is why your heart speeds up before you even know why.
I want to slow down here because this is the part many learners blame themselves for. They think, why am I panicking? It is only one sentence.
But to the brain, it may not feel like one sentence. It may feel like a social test.
Oh, that explains so much. A learner may be thinking, please do not judge me. Please do not laugh. Please do not notice my accent.
And sometimes the brain starts to anticipate embarrassment before anything bad has actually happened.
Anticipate means to expect something before it happens. In that moment, someone is looking at you, someone is waiting, and you may worry that they will judge your grammar, pronunciation, or accent.
And that can make you self-conscious, which means too aware of yourself, your voice, your accent, and every little pause.
That feels exhausting, and sometimes we misinterpret people's faces too.
Yes, someone may look serious, but that does not always mean they are judging your English. Maybe they are tired. Maybe they are thinking.
But your brain may still say, careful, this could hurt. Especially if you have had a bad speaking experience before, like someone laughing at your pronunciation or correcting you in a rude way. After that, silence starts to feel safer.
But silence has a cost. It protects you today, but it teaches your brain that speaking is dangerous tomorrow. Understanding the fear is only the first step. Knowing why a fire alarm goes off does not stop the sound.
So, what actually helps?
You train your brain to see speaking as safe by doing it in small doses again and again until your body stops treating it like danger. By small doses, we mean small. One voice note, one coffee order, or one sentence like, I am still practicing, so I might speak a little slowly.
That sentence alone can lower the pressure because it tells the other person to give you a little space, and it tells your own body that you do not have to perform perfectly. Gently disobey your fear one sentence at a time.
One of the quickest ways to send that message is through your voice. The way one person speaks can shift the whole feeling in a room almost instantly. If you try to slow down your voice on purpose, it can actually calm you down and calm a room a little too.
I love that. It means you do not need to feel confident first. You can just slow your voice down, and the confidence sort of follows behind it. Fear wants speed, but calm says, take one extra second.
Sometimes confidence is rhythm, and if your voice shakes, let it shake a little. A shaking voice is not failure.
If meaning is the goal, then maybe we do not need the biggest words. We need the clearest ones. People often trust simple, clear sentences more than complicated ones. A short, clear sentence often works better than a long, shaky one.
I learned this the embarrassing way. Years ago, I tried to say, we need to strategically optimize our approach. But I forgot where I was going and ended with business fog. If I had just said, we need a better plan, everyone would have understood me.
Use simple words when the pressure is high. In a meeting, instead of saying the timeline may not be realistic due to limited resources, you can say, I think we need more time.
And if you still do not know what to say, don't panic. You may not need an answer immediately. You may need a question. Asking someone a question buys you time, takes some pressure off you, and shows the other person that you're interested in what they're saying.
So if I freeze, I can just ask, what do you mean by that, or can you tell me more? That's such an easy way to take some pressure off yourself in a conversation.
Exactly. And speaking in chunks, which are just small pieces of language, makes speaking feel lighter. Shorter pieces are often easier for people to follow anyway.
Break your giant sentences into stepping stones. I couldn't finish the work yesterday. There were some unexpected tasks. I was also waiting for a file, so I need a little more time.
Every short sentence gives your brain a small win. And if you forget a word, explain around it, like the time you described an umbrella as the thing you hold over your head so the rain does not get you. That moment made the story better, not worse.
People remember how you made them feel, not whether every word was correct. Real conversation is not an exam. If the other person understands your meaning, the conversation is working.
All right, it's time for word tour. Let's take today's strong words and learn how to use them.
Let's start with anticipate and self-conscious. Anticipate means to expect something before it happens. Self-conscious means feeling too aware of yourself, especially how you look, sound, or behave.
Next, we have misinterpret and stumble over your words. Misinterpret means to understand something in the wrong way. To stumble over your words means to speak unevenly or make small mistakes while speaking.
And finally, we have chunk and repair phrase. A chunk is a small piece of language. A repair phrase is a sentence that helps you continue when something goes wrong.
These words are useful because they help you describe what is actually happening when speaking feels difficult.
And now it's time for Say It Better. Let's make your internal thoughts kinder and more useful.
Instead of, I know I will embarrass myself, say, I may be anticipating embarrassment, but that does not mean it will happen.
Instead of everyone is judging my English, say, I feel self-conscious, but most people are probably focusing on my message.
Instead of, I need one perfect sentence, say, I can chunk my idea into smaller sentences and say it step by step.
And instead of, if I forget a word, the conversation is over, say, I can use a repair phrase and keep the conversation moving.
If your brain freezes this week, do not call yourself bad at English. Pause, breathe, start smaller, and keep going.
Remember, speaking English is not about sounding perfect. It's about staying in the conversation. That is your leap for today.
Thank you for listening to the English Conversation podcast.
See you next time. Bye for now.